Alright, so I got a quick little video here. Weekly Shonen Jump put out a summary for Dragon Ball Super episode 125. We get these every week, but I'm going to do a quick coverage on it. Not too much to talk about here, that's why I'm going to make this nice and quick. So before I get into it though, this is going to have spoilers. I'm giving you a chance right now to click off. I mean, the title says spoilers on it. You shouldn't click it to begin with, but I still do it just to be safe so that everybody knows ahead of time. So let's go ahead and get to it right here from the Korean website. Thanks to Herms for translating it. Dragon Ball Super episode 125, Majestic, the advent of the God of Destruction Toppo. The TV guide summary from a couple days ago pretty much gave us most of this information, but there is something I want to discuss real quick with you guys. It says here, Toppo rains fierce blows down upon the Universe 7 contestants. Doesn't say who necessarily, but conspicuous by his absence is, of course, Gohan. And the discussion has been, is Gohan eliminated or not? We know that this weekend's episode of Super is titled something to the effect of, Gohan's last stand. And I think a lot of folks are theorizing that Gohan and Dispo are going to get eliminated because there's been no word about these guys in any of the upcoming spoilers. So it's very possible that, yes, Gohan's going to be gone. And if so, I think I've talked about this before. I'll be very disappointed in that because Gohan, I feel, hasn't done as much as he should have done in this arc. And I think he was built up to do more. But we'll see how it plays out. So continuing here, it says, it looked as if Toppo had been defeated by the combined assault of number 17 and the Universe 7 team members. So Android 17 is still in. If Gohan does get tossed out before Android 17, then that pretty much kills that theory that people have been putting out there where like the Dragon Ball numbers in the intro signify the elimination, because on that theory Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku are the last three. If Gohan does get thrown out before Frieza and 17, that theory is pretty much dead. But I've always said that you never want to look into that too much. You don't want to look too much into those, numerical theories of the intros and outros, because they almost never end up being true. In fact, they never do. Continuing here, it says, however, right as he prepares for the worst, something strange starts to happen to Toppo's body. Obviously, with the fact that the episode is called The Advent of the God of Destruction Toppo, something happens to Toppo where he gets God of Destruction levels. I'm not sure if he transforms or if some God key comes out of him. I don't really know. Maybe there'll be some big twist where we find out that Vermouth actually did give up the position a while back or something. I don't think that's the case, but we're hitting with some wacky theories here. So either way, the wrap up of this upcoming episode, which is going to be airing not this weekend, next weekend, is that Toppo is, it looks like they beat him, but they didn't. So doesn't say who though. Nothing here about Jiren, Goku, and Vegeta. We don't even know if Goku and Vegeta are going to be fighting Toppo in these episodes. It looks like it might end up being 17 and Frieza, which is interesting because 17 and Frieza used to be villains themselves. So I think the idea behind, two former villains fighting this warrior of justice is kind of cool. So that's pretty much all that I have for you today. Not too much to get into. If there was some new information, I would dissect it a bit more, but most of this is just a rehash of what we already heard earlier in the TV guide leaks. But I wanted to get it out there because if I don't, y'all are going to be asking me for it. Where's the Weekly Shonen Jump? You get it every week. And so here it is. That's what we have for you. And we will have more information, of course, in the coming weeks about upcoming episodes of Super and where this arc is going to go. So thank you again, as always, for checking out the video. And if you haven't checked out my Manga Chapter 31 review, I have it down below. Not down below. You'll see it pop up on your screen here in a minute. From earlier today, I put it up. And I'm sorry, I meant to say Manga Chapter 32. The newest manga chapter got my review up. Interesting changes made by Toyotaro. Very interesting. So check that out. And check out a lot of the other videos on the channel. I appreciate you. And I'll talk to y'all soon.